Hello all. So we are going to discuss about input and output devices in this video, and now we are in our third unit in your fundamentals of IT. Okay, so the components that we are going to discuss in today's video is that what are the types of input devices available and what all types of output devices are there in computer system. So let's first see what all types of input devices are there. Some of them are like keyboard, mouse, digital camera, microphone, touch screen, optical mark reader, scanner, and smart cards. So input devices are basically the devices which will help you to take input of the data which you are giving to a computer, and according to our convenience and request, it will convert the data into the information and it will give it out in form or through the output devices. All these things we have seen in the first unit. So in this video, we will just go through all these types of input devices and how they are working and what all the features are there for these input devices and so on. Okay, so first input device is keyboard. Keyboard is the most familiar and most common input device that we all know. So this is a picture of keyboard, and keyboard is the most common input device used for entering text data directly into a computer. And a computer keyboard is similar to that of a typewriter. We all know that its keypad is similar to a typewriter, but it has an additional key as well. You have an enter key, and if you are a person who learned typewriter, you can understand the differences between the two. The most common available computer keyboard has 1 not 4 keys. So that's a small tip where we all know, but we don't know how many keys are there in a keyboard, no? So common available computer keyboard has 104 keys. It's said like that. So that is about keyboard. It's one most commonly used input device. Second one is mouse. Mouse is another popular input device used with modern computers. It is basically a pointing device used to provide input in graphic user interface operating system. So if you have a GUI operating system, then basically this is a pointing device. By using the cursor, it can point out the information which you are requesting for. And it is a small palm-sized box which appears a bit like a mouse. So that is why the name arises as mouse. So it is also one of the most commonly or popularly used input device. Okay. Next one is digital camera. So that's the picture of a digital camera. It is the latest type of camera which records and stores photographic images. So in today's world, there are so many advanced type of digital camera which used to capture the images. Many current models of digital camera are also capable to capture sound and video in addition to still images. Yes, we can also take videos using digital cameras. The number of photographs that a camera can shoot depends on the memory capacity of a camera. So according to the memory capacity, you can store so that many data in your digital camera. That is also one of the input devices. Next one is microphone. Microphone is the most commonly used audio input device in computer. So it is used to amplify or to record the sounds using the computer. And these are the devices that transfer sound inputs to the computer. So this is a important input device because it is one of the device which will transfer the sound input inside the computer. Microphones are becoming very common due to the trend of chatting and video conferencing and everything. So you cannot find any device without microphones attached to it. So that is also one of the most commonly seen input device in computers. Next one is touch screen. Touch screen is a special input device which only needs a finger touch to supply input to the system. Touch screen are the monitors with a special pressure sensitive screen that detects the touch of a finger on a particular point of time. So this is a pressure detector, and according to where you touch, it will respond to it. So it's somewhere like a monitor where you can touch and give the informations, or you can request for a thing. Most of items are common in market with touchscreen ability. Yes, in today's scenario, you cannot find anything which is a normal screen. That is a This touchscreen is a normal thing nowadays. You can find anything using a touchscreen. Even mobile phones are touchscreen, everything. Okay. Next one is optical mark reader. This is an OMR. You might have heard of OMR. OMR sheets which you input with pencil, you round it with pencil and it will give you the mark of the exam. Yes, that is optical mark reader. So OMR is a special type of optical scanner which read presence or absence of mark made with pen or pencil. OMRs are very economical devices and can read up to 10,000 documents per hour. So for large or wide exams, if you're going, you can see OMR sheets given because it's very easy for them to evaluate. So OMRs use laser beam scanning technology and process huge volume of data in a very short span of time. So it is also very economical way of getting inputs. Okay. So next one is scanner. Scanner is one of the popular input device which works more like a photocopy machine. So they are mainly used to transfer printed or handmade pictures, photographs and text document into any computer. So if you want to scan anything or input or insert a photograph into a computer, you can use scanners. So every scanner has a variety of specification including resolutions and depth and speed, everything. So color, everything is different. So every scanner is different according to and has special features. So this is also one of the commonly seen input device. Next one is smart card. Yes, smart card is also an input device. Okay, smart card are electronic cards which are small in size and are made of some plastic material with an embedded computer chip that stores and transacts data. So the plastic card is not the important thing. The chip which is inserted in that card is very important, which will enable you to transfer or transact data. These cards are read by card readers which normally act as scanners. So if you see for an ATM machine, will also have a card reader which will scan the data and enable you to transact. Banks normally use the smart card. Each card is having a unique number which has some coded data contained in it. So that chip contains a unique number which will enable the banks to identify it's you who is requesting for the money. Okay, so that is also one of the commonly seen input devices. So these are some of the input devices that are available today's world. Okay, now let us see the output devices. Types of output devices that are commonly seen are computer monitors, speakers, printers and plotters. Okay, so let's see one by one. Monitor. Everybody know what a monitor is. A monitor is a soft copy output device that produces output in form of a picture on the screen. Okay, it is just like a television screen usually used to see programs on a computer. So this is very much similar to a television screen. At present, computer monitors are available in a variety of shapes, designs and colors also. So many varieties of monitors, so many differences in the inches and the sizes, everything is available in today's market. Yes, next one is speaker. Speakers also produce soft copy output in the form of sound. So everywhere you do not get a hard copy, it's a soft copy. Okay, speakers are used to play sound in computer. What was the input device for sound? It was microphone. Speaker is one of the output device. They may be built in or externally connected to your system. Maybe everybody will, if you take a laptop, it will have its inbuilt speakers. But if you want more bars and everything, you can also externally connect it to your system. Speakers allow users to listen to music and hear sound effects and spoken text using computers. Next one is printers. Printers is next output device, which is most important output device which produce hard copy output. So a monitor and speaker produced soft copy output, whereas printer will give you hard copy output on different type of papers. Two common wireless technology for printing are Bluetooth and infrared. So Bluetooth printing, a computer or a device transmits output to a printer via radio waves, and in infrared printing, the printer communicates with the device using infrared light waves. So this is how the output is got by using a printer. infrared light waves are the ones which will print the hard copy of the information that you're requested for. Okay, so that is one type of, and the last type of output is plotter. So what do you mean by a plotter? Plotter is a computer hardware device much like a printer that is used for printing vector graphics. So this is used for printing vector graphics, but for printer that can be used for any type of docs. So plotters can work on a very large sheet of paper while maintaining high resolution. So that's one of the most big advantage of using a plotter. They can print on wide variety of flat materials including plywood, aluminium, sheet steel, cardboard and plastic. So it is for graphic designing. Yes. So there's so many types, not only on papers, this can print on so many other items like plywood, plastic, cardboard, everywhere. Plotters allow the same pattern to be drawn thousands of times without any image degradation. So if you are designing a big sheet, so many patterns can be repeated 1,000 times. That's a very big advantage of using a plotter. Okay, so these are some of the main types of input and output devices. I just went through what are these because you already had discussed about what is an input device, what is an output device, and hardware, software, everything. Okay, so I hope you understood what are the types of most commonly seen input and output devices, and thanks for listening. Thank you.